Am I charging too low because I'm new? It's like, dude, the detailers down the street here are charging way less than me. The biggest question I always get after talking with thousands of detailers is, hey, how do I get more customers? How do I make more money? How do I grow my business? And I always say the exact same thing every single time for the last 5 years. So in this video, I'm gonna give you the full-on answer on what you need to do in order to get more customers, make more money, and actually grow your business. And look, in order to grow your business, you don't need to do 3, 4, 5 different things at once. The way we grew past 10,000 to 15,000 to 17,000 was focusing on one marketing channel at a time. So that way you focus all your time and attention and squeeze all the potential that you can from that one channel before you move on to something else. So for us, that was search engine optimization, SEO. That's ranking your website on the first page of Google for specific keywords in your local area. Okay, that's been our number one thing. We're also doing Google Ads now. We're also doing Instagram. But for the first, to get past 10,000 to 15,000, it was 90% of that came from search engine optimization, SEO. Now, other things that you can do, and there's no right or wrong answer with growing your business, with marketing your business. There is no right or wrong answer. It's whatever is working for you, do more of that. Okay, so if you're currently running Yelp ads, even though I'm not one to recommend it, but if you're running Yelp ads and Yelp ads is working for you, well, guess what? Run more Yelp ads, right? So if you find something that's working, just do more of that. If you're posting on Facebook groups and that's working and you're getting correction and coding jobs, just post more on Facebook groups, right? So don't try to reinvent the wheel because you want to grow. It's do more of what's working and get more results of that. Okay, so for us, it's SEO, search engine optimization. For you, it might be Instagram organic, meaning posting photos, reels, stories. For others, it might be running Google ads. For someone else, it might be on Facebook ads. For someone else, it might be doing YouTube videos. So it's gonna be dependent on whatever you wanna do, whatever your strong suits are, right? But the main ones are always gonna be Instagram ads, Facebook ads, your website, which will be search engine optimization, and Google ads. So those are the 5 big pillars that everyone uses in order to grow their business, right? And I don't mean just detailers. I mean, every business here in America is gonna be dependent on one of those 5. Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, search engine optimization, your website, or Instagram, right? Instagram organic, not paying for ads, just Instagram organic. So those are the main 5 pillars. So if you're whenever you're thinking to yourself, I don't have enough customers, I want more customers, I want to make more money, I want to grow my business, I want to get a shop, I want to get a van, I want to hire someone, I want to expand. You're going to come back to that question. How do I do that? You need more marketing to get more customers, to get more money, to be able to expand. Okay, now a lot of the level of marketing and the level of activity that you're going to do is highly dependent on your goals, right? If you are part-time and like you just want to do it on the weekend, that's going to be completely different than someone that wants to have a shop with 2 vans. Okay, those are 2 completely different scenarios that are going to play out in terms of what that person needs to do in order to achieve their end goal. Okay, so don't try to compare yourself or emulate what someone else is doing because you don't know what their intentions are, what their goals are, what their progress is, what they're able to do, how long they've been doing it. So you have to really focus in on yourself and stay in your lane, because you might say, man, that guy's super busy over there and all I see is he's posting on Instagram all these correction coding jobs that he has, right? And you're like, okay, well, he's posting on Instagram, so I need to do that, right? And you're gonna start doing, you're gonna write the same caption. You're gonna post the same amount of photos, right? But little do you know that that person is spending $700 on Facebook ads every month, and he's been doing that for the past 6 months, okay? So that's why you can't just look at someone and be like, okay, well, it looks like they just have a website. That's what they're doing. You don't know that. You don't know if they're running Instagram ads or Google ads or Facebook ads. You don't know if they got a shout out from someone on Instagram that had a large following and that brought a lot of customers into their business. Like, you don't know what exactly is working in their business. So don't try to be, don't just look at someone and say, okay, that's what they're doing to grow their business, so I'm gonna do that. No. And even with these 5 things that I mentioned, not each one is gonna work specifically for you, right? Again, it's your strong suits. It's like, if you're not good on camera, if you don't like editing, if you don't like anything about a camera, right? Like, YouTube should just be out the picture for you. You know, you have to choose, not only choose, but you have to experiment with what is the best option for you to grow your business, right? With Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, well, you need money to run ads, right? If you can only spend $15 a month on ads, well, honestly, that's not gonna get you very far. So if you don't have, money to put into ads, okay, how about just posting on Instagram, right? You focus on the organic side of Instagram. What if it's focusing on optimizing your website for search engine optimization, right? And here's what I say, like, if you have a full-time job and you have, income that you can separate, that you can put into your business, what if you were to start running $500 worth of ads every single month? That would that would get your business going, right? Now, if you don't have that luxury, if you don't have that ability to put $500 a month starting up, okay, well, you can't go that route. Go to Instagram, go to search engine optimization. You're gonna have to find what's gonna work for you. For each person, it's going to be different. Like for us, we were able to grow to, again, past 10,000 a month here in our area. But in your area, you might not have a big population to where SEO is gonna drive a lot of traffic back to your website. So maybe you're more dependent on Facebook ads, right? Perhaps like you're still able to optimize your website and that gets you to around 3,000, 4,000 a month. But to keep on pushing forward, you might have to, spend $200, $300, $400 a month on ads in order to bring in those customers. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't look at me and say, well, Oscar said he passed 10,000 a month and all he did was SEO. So why can't I do that? Well, it's going to be different. The area is going to be different, right? Your business in itself is different than my business, right? Even if you were here in Houston with me and you were 10 miles down the street, we're still going to have completely different businesses, right? You're going to have your own separate set of customers. You're going to have your own pricing. You're going to have your own experience. You're going to have your own value proposition. So even if you're just down the street from me, we're still going to have a completely different business. I get the question all the time of like, hey, is my pricing good for living in California, being in business for like 2 years? I'll get questions like that of like, hey, am I charging too low because of my area? Or am I charging too low because I'm new? It's like, dude, the detailers down the street here are charging way less than me. People want to be like, well, you're able to charge so much in your area. You're able to charge so much in your business. I wish my area accepted those pricing. It's like, dude, there's plenty of detailers around my area that aren't charging what I'm charging. It's not about where you live or where you are. That has something to do with it. I'm not gonna say like it doesn't, right? But nonetheless, just because I'm charging what I'm charging, there's other detailers in my area that are struggling with pricing, that aren't getting customers, that aren't getting booked out. So don't just look at it as like as a singular thing of like, well, it's because that one thing. It's like, it's not. It's a lot of things. So you have to choose one marketing channel. I don't care which one it is. You choose one marketing channel, spend 3 to 6 months minimum doing everything that you can to learn and implement and reiterate that channel, right? So that's going to be watching YouTube videos, reading blog posts, buying books if you can, maybe online courses, maybe online coach, something. It's like you have to completely dive into that one specific thing that you want to learn to get the most out of it. The problem is you go, okay, well, I'm gonna spend 2 weeks, I'm gonna run $20 of Facebook ads. Okay, that didn't work. $15 over here for 1 week for Instagram ads. Okay, that didn't work. All right, I'm gonna create my website. Let me create a page. Okay, 3 weeks later. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let me go. And you can't just jump from thing to thing to thing, thinking that one of these is gonna hit off within a month, You have to spend 3 to 6 months minimum on one thing to really understand and implement what you're supposed to do in order to get the result that you want. It took me 9 months to get my website on the first page of Google, right, back in 2014, right? Things are gonna take time, but you have to put in that time to really understand the things that you have to do in order to capitalize on that thing. If you keep on jumping from one thing to another, you will nothing will give you the results that you want if you keep on jumping from one thing to the next. It's not gonna happen. You have to focus your time and energy to truly understand what you have to do and the strategy you have to have in place in order to get the results that you want. So that's how you grow your detailing business. Kind of went all over the place. Let me know if you have any comments, questions about this topic. I'll be more than happy to answer them down below in the comment section. And if you're interested in downloading the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, perhaps even checking out my podcast, the Detailing Business Class Podcast, or following me on Instagram, you can find all those links down in the description box down below as well. I will see everyone on the next one.